Yeah, definitely. I would say, certainly Sid really, at the end of the game, I gave her a big hug and I just, she led us. We had about 2 minutes left there in the third quarter. That timeout we called, we're down 10. Jan's in the huddle and I'm kind of looking and you see Sid and I actually saw Kylie's eyes really looking like, okay, we got this. We can do this, And I think it was those two that came out and hit back-to-back threes, right? Seniors really stepping up in those moments. And so Sid obviously really took over getting to the rim and making some things happen that way. I think as a leader, sometimes when you have really high standards and expectations of yourself, if you're not performing that way, it can often be hard to lead as well with your voice. And so I think we kind of missed a little of Sid's leadership with her voice because she was a little disappointed in her performance early on. And so being able to get her back performing, on the floor is going to increase her leadership ability to, working with her to make sure she's always got that voice for us. But we're going to get, seeing her perform on the floor gives a lot of confidence that we're going to get both things back. And I would say, with Kylie too, like, you think about the role that she's had. I actually, during the starting lineups, it was the last two of them sitting there on the bench. And you just, as a coach, you kind of think back to the journey these kids have been on and think of all the conversations you've had with them about, not playing or all the different hard stuff they go through. And then you see them get to have a moment like that. And there's just not a whole lot, more gratifying than that. But, even Kylie to go 0 for 6 and not skip a beat in her motor, her effort, her attitude, her, buy into the team, be ready to knock down a couple late in the game. Even this morning, I was picking out some pictures, it's fun to go back and look through them. And there's one of Aaliyah, smiling after she made the shot and Lucy's celebrating in the background. Then you see the whole bench, and Kylie's getting subbed out offense for defense in that moment just because Aaliyah, is shooting the ball so well. And they're just right there for each other, willing to do whatever it takes. And I think Kylie is somebody that's really always been willing to do whatever it takes for this team. And it's really fun to see her growing in her role on the floor and just her mental toughness as well, too.